Alright guys, welcome back. It's Ish de la Ish here with the part 2 of this beginner tip on the patrolling series. And again, same as last time, we're just trying to get a hustle down to the main point that we know that the enemy's going to be at, see if we can get the early kills on. We've targeted them, we know where they're at. I think unfortunately a couple of these guys get picked off before I get my kill, but there's always going to be a couple guys there on the ground and then it's up on that ledge, so I do manage to get one. Then I want to kind of, again, I want to look around. I know there's these couple little hot spots right in here. I normally don't cut through there very often. That is a, that's kind of like a danger zone, but I'm trying to get back around to this guy. So now we see we're going to have a guy who's going to be sniping on that side. Maybe one or two guys on there. I peep a couple through here. I was going to go get him, but I see this guy's an easy target. I'm going to pick him off, and there's going to be a sniper on the other side. I see it's probably the guy I killed, possibly already respawned over there. So, and that, I'm going to go and work the other side of the map now. But to get there again, I'm using the edges. So as I walk through, I always see, I'm always looking on the side to make sure no one's coming at me. I see this guy's on the ground sniping. I've seen him. I'm going to take the easy target in the front. He doesn't have a clue where I'm at, even though I'm right next to him. And guys, in this situation, shoot him in the taint. Always shoot him in the taint. That's just something I'll recommend there. You know, they'll watch that to see what happened. That's why it's kind of good. And now this is my area I'm going to try and patrol. Walk through, look at the sides. I did too much repetitive. I forgot to check behind me, so that's again why I do that. You know, if I made the right read there and I did not actually, you know, kind of hesitate and check the same spot twice, I would have turned back around. I would have got that guy probably also. Oh, dead body falls next to me, and there's a gift kill, another one. He drops down afterwards. So, you know, that's just something as you're moving around, doing it this way, stuff will just kind of fall in your lap from time to time, and that's always pretty sweet. So I want to, you know, kind of. Again, I don't mind hanging on the back end. I decide I'm going to play mainly on this side of the map here. It gets a decent amount. And this is what we talked about earlier right there. I did not drop my aim fast enough. I tried to hold it in there and shoot him, and instead he'd already cleared me, so I wasn't gonna get to him. He moves faster than your aim does unless your sensitivity's up. So I needed to drop the aim and then drop back a little bit. I would have had that, but you know, my mistake. But that's what I was preaching before about you know, you get that down and you're normally not going to die in that situation. So we'll keep coming back, circling around through here. I don't notice anything up top. I'll go back and make one more check behind, make sure I'm not being followed or anything along those lines. I see the guy there. I get a couple hit marks on him. I got to get away from that grenade, but enough to get an assist. So you know, you're still serving a purpose there. You're still helping the team out. So you'll take that. That's the one thing in this one, because you know, people move and they're spawning around. I'm always trying to double check to see, making sure no one's going to creep up behind you and whatnot. You know. And there I see the guy up top basically shows up on the mini-map. You know, that's what you want to be aware of. Even though when I'm walking like that, I don't see much. I'm always keeping another eye on that mini-map. And up there up top where he was at, I make those kills, I drop down. To me, that's the way you're going to want to do that. Don't hang up, though. You're pretty much out in the open. You may be on somewhat of a high ground, but you're just exposed like he was. And you know, these guys, they like this. The snipers really like that corner there. That's a big spot, so they normally don't have a clue. That time, instead of the taint, I know that's the taint, took the headshot just to kind of show you if you needed to work on those for any of your attachments. You know, basically, I know you need one for 10 headshots and one for 20 for a quick draw grip. Quick draw grip, and I believe the other one might be magazines, something along those lines. So that's another easy way. When you know they don't see you and they're sniping, you can get that, or if your hip fire kills, whatever you're working on. But if you have those, shoot them in the taint. Okay, that's what we do. Now again, we're gonna continue patrolling. I see the guy over here got a box drop from, you know, you see stuff like that. We'll pull up on the map. Other guys shooting, we'll pull up. If you see nothing here, you know, like I did there, I'll decide to flip it. You know, you don't have to stand just because I'm patrolling, I don't have to stay on the same exact side. It's just more of the area you're at. So I'll use the edge of the map, come across, see two guys hanging on top, easy kills, drop back down. It's an easier way to go about it. Like I say, you're going to live a lot longer, and you're not going to be out there in harm's way nearly as much. So I do that. Again, you know, whatever kill streaks you want to use there, I just, like I said before, I just don't want to be using. Now I get extra points off of using that. I just don't want to be controlling it myself. I want to continue with the kills. So that's what you're seeing there. And now at this point, again, same philosophy that goes into the other side. I'm running back and forth. I kind of patrol there, make sure no one's kind of following you. You know, keep your eye out for that. And now I'm going to flip back and go to back to the original side. I know, you know, from time to time you might catch a few moments here to where you're having a little bit of lull and you may not be getting any action, but for the most part, if you work these maps this way, you know, the maps that really allow you to do it. There's a few that really you can't as well. But, you know, for these, you're going to end up being near the tops on your team. And at the worst case, you know, you may not get a ton, but you're also not going to be hurting your team, which is the big thing here. You know, this is team deathmatch. Even though like I said before, I recommend rolling away from your team because you're doing stealth stuff. You just basically at the end, you know, don't roll negative. You know, if you're not negative, no one's saying crap to you. You're doing your job and you're having fun. You know, again, I mean, obviously that's the big thing in here. But again, these are more also some beginner sort of things, beginner type tips. So, and I see a box drop over there to the left. I check to make sure no one's going to hit me as I cross to him, and you know, he should be waiting over there, normally facing the other way, and I catch him, there, and you know, so be it. That's it. The other thing in here, like I was saying, why this is a good way to do this is the first day and a half I got this game, I grinded it out pretty hard, and I was very rusty. You know, I was basically just all over the map, playing kind of very crazy, you know, not under control at all, and I probably ended up with just an even KDR out of all that, like a 1.0 after all that. So I've now got to take the time to build that back up to what it should be. Today here I'm playing, and you know, I'm much improved, much better, just using tips like this, simple stuff. And I'm coming up being, you know, probably on the day about almost a 3, you know, on the KDR, 2.5 to 3 on the day. You know, you have the occasional match where you may not be, but even those I'm normally +3, +4 now on my bad games, you know. Just kind of like I said, being smart, being under control, using the map to your advantage. You know, just what I'm doing here. You see, this is, you know, it's pretty basic stuff. It really is. It's just controlling your guy. You know what I mean? Not putting yourself out there in the open. And just being aware of your surroundings, being aware of your mini map. You'll see. I mean, as you're sitting here doing this, you'll see guys jumping up, whatever. They basically show you where they are, even if you don't see them on your mini map. They they expose themselves. That's why I'm just running around, keeping myself grounded. You know, it's gonna pay off in the end on that one. Trust me. So I appreciate you guys checking out this little, you know, kind of tips, advice, little segment in there. You know, we'll see you around next time, and best of luck to you all.